Chinese shit we just take out of the box and start vaping it.
And be careful, we just went live. So for all those companies watching, Mark said it, not me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Well, I think we're going anyway right now, but at least we're 19 seconds. Well, we're 21 seconds in, and the count is on. For some reason, I feel like I'm missing something here, but I guess I'll find out here. I could be missing that too. All right. Well, it's Tuesday, folks. All the fun shit has, kind of simmered down. We passed the hump of 400. Now it's kind of like downhill to 800. So anyway, I know what y'all came here for. Two things. Smoothest transition in any damn show game, and the longest running vape show in any damn show game. I don't know, something like that. Here we go, folks. What is going on, folks? It is the True Vapor Show number 401. We're past the 400 hump, so it's all going to be just like back to these, I don't know. 400 is not going to seem like anything anymore, being in the 400s. Now, it's going to take a few years to get up to the 500s, and we'll just be steadily talking that shit. Yeah, I'll probably be in the ground before we hit 500, so all good, though. All good. Anyway, what's happening, folks? Hope everybody out there is having themselves a good Tuesday, but Mark over there, I don't know if Mark's dying or not to show y'all shit, but he might be. He might be, because Mark thinks he's like super high end, and I imagine there's going to be some bantering going on back and forth with low end and high end tonight. So, Mark, take it away.
I don't want to show up, Mike, because I'll piss him off. So I'll go easy. I'll only show the garbage I got. All right. So we got the boxer with the tripod.
Damn. I hope somebody ain't watching.
Thank God he's not in here. Holy shit, another boxer. The GT4 with the Dicodes with the GT4. And we got little .AIO. Mm-hmm. We ain't got no pods, no disposables. And we got this, whatever the hell this is. I'm trying to clean it. The Mason or whatever.
The hell?
It's like a burrow mod. I don't know what it is. Well, yeah, it is a burrow mod.
Oh, you're showing me up with that?
I'm trying to. It's not ready yet, though. I'm sure you got one. Something laying around. Juice. It's all
high-end juice.
Big Dick 5 Pawns. Thank you.
High-end juice.
Take it away, Mr. Michael Vapes.
Thank you. Good evening. I'm going to show you up with this. This is probably vape spread and all that stuff you got. this Moab Pasito.
Ooh, something. Hey, I think mine looks a little more high-end than yours.
Were you talking about this one?
Oh, well, that's right. See, I get one. Mike gets every color they got, so he can just keep holding them.
I got a gold white one here, too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's I guess, the high-end stuff right here, baby. Ooh. Alrighty, what are we doing here? We're doing buffets?
Yep.
Are we actually live? We're really live right now?
We've been live for about an hour.
Yep. I thought you were talking to yourself again.
No.
Not bad.
Trying to get out of that.
Let me show up Mark a little bit.
Here we go.
Start off with this right here. We got Boxer Dual 21700 DNA 100C shipped inside here. Compact. This thing is awesome.
That's the parallel one, right?
Yes. Battery life on here, big difference. Not a huge difference, but I see the difference from a series like the DNA 250C. Love this thing. Anyway, we got that boxer. We have the Eclipse Dual doing a little matchy right there. And we got Joe Mother Effin Turner Raspberry Custard. Now it's time for me to show up Mark.
Here we go.
Yep.
Over here we have one of one Stabwood Vicious Ant. This guy has got the G chip, whatever it's called. SX550J chip.
Here we go.
One of one, and it comes in the same box.
Jesus
in-
Christ.
Holy shit.
All right.
Damn,
The box costs more than a mod.
they
Right,
carved
this
it
is-
all out of one thing.
Stab wood box. All right. This is like, I think if I'm not mistaken, this thing costed like over $1,000.
All right, I'm going back to the BTFC.
Yeah.
I'm done.
So yeah, I think I got you. Oh, we got the Blaze. Got the Blaze Dual on top of there. Yeah, buddy. So vaping on that. Inside there, we got the Blue Pucker. Also vaping on the I already remember the name of this thing. It's some Billet Box style device. God damn it, from Cthulhu Mods. I don't know, whatever the name was. It's got the 850 RBA inside there. I also got the same liquid in there, Blue Pucker.
Blue Pucker.
Oh, what was the name of that device? Now I can't remember it. Damn. Oh. Haster. There we go. The Haster AIO. That's
Oh, God.
I wanted to make it official. Remember how I used to remember all the names back in the days of everything? Like an
Yeah.
encyclopedia? I think I'm worse than Mark now.
Yep.
Mark's now it's where Mark's correcting me. It's fucked up. I'm gonna hang myself. Anyway, vaping on that. Also, I left it upstairs. Damn it! I busted out the Weenax. Been vaping on a little side hustle with the Weenax pod. And what else are we vaping on here? Where's my other device? Oh, it's over here. Sorry. There we go.
Trying to stand me up here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to stand you up with the Novo version 5.
There it is. There it is.
Novo
That's
5,
the
man.
king of kings right there.
What else do we got here? I could. So, do I got anything else I could? I got shit. That's it. Oh, actually no. Go ahead. ST, take it away.
Oh,
I'll
you
show
sh-
after what I got. I got some other stuff I want.
Okay. Well, here's my only high end tonight. Some folks thought I wouldn't still be using it, but there it is. Boxer Compact with the Tripod V2 right there. And my new little favorite pod system, the Moti Play. I'm really digging this one right here. And the one I'm not digging really, and I feel a garage sale coming up, the T.T.V. So y'all just y'all know where to go to for that information. So, and I just pack any juices I want off in these things. I might have some damn cleaning agent off in it, but who knows? But Mike,
Yo. What?
go ahead. You were about to give us some schooling over here.
Oh no! Already? I know. I was
Oh,
gonna
no,
talk
no,
about it.
no,
I
no.
bought some new thingies for my collections here.
Oh, okay.
Went to Home Depot. I needed to organize all these like bridges and like the drip tips that go for like the Billet Box style devices. What do we even call those? Borrowed devices? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the name of their using.
Borrowed devices. So I bought like these little containers from there. I think this one here. I've been putting just stuff in there, organizing.
That's pretty
Nice.
sweet.
I just wanted to show that. I don't know.
Nice.
I bought that, and I bought this one here, and this one here is full of. Oh, you can see it better this way. Tanks.
Oh, nice. That is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So that's why I keep everything. I know where they are. Everything that's for those types of devices. So yeah, I just wanted to show that. That goes to show you how bored I am. This is what I'm doing.
Real
This is my
quick,
highlight. I was all excited over doing that.
we got some members wanting some stuff read off. Justin C, who's been a member for 13 months, he just wants to say freebie time. He's dropping his freebie for the evening, and we've also got Georgia boy, who's been going at it for 2 months. He said, "What's up, fellas?" And Mark, shut your mouth. And Mike, thank you for my Blaze Solo RTA. Damn, there you go.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Oh, and one other thing you can't forget, because he's in here, and I'm assuming in his own time, but everybody, stop what you're doing. Wish Marvin Norton, the oldest piece of shit in vaping, a happy birthday, because he will be pissed off if you don't. So,
So I had this coil in this mod, like ever since I put the coil in there. This coil's been going like for weeks.
What mod is that?
That .AIO 2.
Oh,
These coils last forever.
You know what? My only problem with this thing, of course, I just started using it yesterday, but I want to use it MTL style. And man, I got the airflow completely turned off, and it's still got too much air going in, and it's just not. It's not doing it for me, and I don't want to use it as restricted direct lung because it's just kind of not my. I mean, if I was, I'd be buying billet boxes like Scarelli all day long. So
this one here, the what do you call it? The 850 bridge. Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one. The MTL that it has, the attachments. Vape's actually pretty good in MTL mode. This
Really?
bridge that's in here.
I mean,
I've
is
been
it
loving this thing. I've been vaping direct lung.
is it pretty restrictive though for the MTL?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a 0.8. If I'm not
Okay.
mistaken, you go down to if you want that very tight pull.
Yeah, this one it's a 0.6 for the MTL setup on it. I didn't get an RBA with it, so I guess if I had that, I could probably get pretty crazy. Well, I don't know. I don't think I could, to be honest with you, because it's more the airflow is really the situation with it. So it's just not my thing. I don't guess, but I will say
Why do you want that to be MTL?
because I don't really use stuff really restrictive direct lung. I'm kind of either all the way at one end or the other.
I got you.
So that's why. Oh, by the way, this one right here, if you go MTL style on a tripod V2, you'll never do anything else. So
Does it do MTL? I didn't even try it.
what?
The tripod 2.
I hope you're not being serious right now.
I
Did
forgot
me
the
and you
pins.
not do a
The
video
pins.
together on this shit?
Pins. I forgot about the pins. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my god.
So you're vaping at MTL, not direct lung?
Yeah, that's what I've been.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I told you when I built it that night. I got this more for MTL. I didn't get it for.
You hear what you just said? I told you when I built it. You think he actually listens?
I
was-
know.
We don't listen to anything we say to him.
Well, for one thing, he was pissed because he went for a while on his shit, and mine I knocked it out in no time flat, so I just kind of sat there and bullshitted while he worked on his, but
I had to make it perfect.
I know. Craig D, thank you for the donation there, sir. He says, was going to give Mark this E2, but it ain't high end.
Yep. I'm going to need at least 100, Craig.
Oh, so you come over here and give it to me then. But I do appreciate the donation there, sir.
I can't keep up with ST's fucking vaping style. I got my own to worry about. I don't know. He's doing direct lung one day, mouth to lung the next day, restricted.
Dude, I've been doing MTL and direct lung for years now, and that's all I ever say on these shows.
Wait, so why do you want that AER tank if you're going to do mouth to lung?
No, I'm getting that for direct.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. And me and you have even texted like I don't know how many times going back and forth just about this one situation. And I told you I wanted the air for direct lung and I wanted the tripod V2 for MTL stuff. And again, I don't even think you're reading the text I sent you anymore. I think you're just answering to whatever you want to answer to.
It's not even me answering.
It's probably not. It's probably your son
My
sitting
assistant.
there. Yeah. Ugh. Good Lord Almighty. I'm going to leave that alone, but
The MTL. He ain't no king of MTL. Get the hell out of here.
Chris Maddy, thank you for the donation. He says, my air RTA comes tomorrow. I'll let you know how it goes. Now, we'll say this. I have been talking to Brett. Brett's got his. And I asked for some feedback from him after he got everything going. He said he loves his. And I guess he had just built his V2 the other day. And, you know, he also likes that one a lot. But, you know, Brett's high end. So, but
Yep.
since we're all this high end shit around, I got two high end atomizers, and I'm like, you know, top dog around here now. Even though
King big shit.
Mike's got a freaking museum down there and don't want to use the high dollar shit. He wants to use the cheaper stuff.
Yep. I use the stuff that I actually enjoy vaping.
Here we go.
I don't look at price tags to enjoy my vaping experience.
Here.
I'm just joking.
GMVV, what's going on, brother? Yeah, it's but here's the thing. So I knew I was going to do this. I ham-hauled around. I didn't jump on that air, but it seemed like it was sitting there on Vaping Art's site for a while. And sure enough, when I said, you know what, I'm about to do this, it was gone. So I almost did a UK purchase, and I was like, nah, I'm going to hold off on this. And it come to find out they're going to be back in stock here pretty soon. Even the Adamazoo site sold out on them. So,
Must be good.
yeah. Brian Ferguson, thank you for the donation there, sir. He said, in hopes that ST orders that Dicodes mod he's been thinking about. So, let's talk about this for a little bit. I seen what over there on the site that I like a whole lot, and it's the deep black DLC version one. The only thing bad about that one is it's an 18650. I gotta have a 21700. But my thing is, it's really only gonna work for me. That mod would be strictly for MTL use. I couldn't use it the way I want to use it. Mark's doing like restricted direct lung with his, but he's like at a 0.3 build or a 0.4, rocking it at 30 something watts.
Oh, like 50 watts.
Okay, but how many batteries you going through in a day?
2 or 3.
See, you're going through a lot of damn batteries there. I got schooled a little bit some on the Dicode stuff, and I think the way that I do things, it's not going to be good for my direct lung stuff. It's only going to be good for my MTL stuff. So I'm kind of on the fence about what's going to happen with that deal, but I don't know.
There you go. 37 watts? All right. Oh, 35 watts with this thing here, direct lung.
Yeah.
Battery just been going strong. Beautiful.
I don't know, man.
Dude, it's crazy the way vaping has, how it was like back in the day, well, not back in the day, years ago, we needed so much wattage and power to get a good vape off the sub-ohm tanks, but nowadays, 40 watts will give us a damn good vape.
Not on everything.
Not on everything, but a lot more than it used to be.
I don't like the cool vape when it's at that wattage.
But I've had warm vapes at like 40 watts. Like
yeah.
40,
I'm getting
watts.
A warm vape at 35 watts with
yeah.
this. It all depends on your build too, what a coil
exactly.
But it's like back then there wasn't even
the chamber compression, the airflow, it all makes a difference.
But here's the thing about this too. So yeah, we're evolving into something else again here that we normally wouldn't do. But I think we're all kind of like this on this panel. We've grown up with this stuff, and we're like, we want the lower builds and the higher wattage. We've done that forever, so we're used to doing stuff like that. But if we kind of like changed our build somewhat, you can drop that wattage down and still achieve a good vape, and a lot of times you can still achieve kind of a warmer one. But it doesn't always work like that. But
look, I could do the single coil like that, for example, but I still prefer dual coils. I need at least 80, 90 watts when I vape. That's my, my bliss.
And
hitting it, you know what I'm saying? So,
and I'm trying to drop mine. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm just saying I'm kind of like, I'm getting to a point where I'm getting to drop mine a little bit, because I used to be in the range that you were, but I'm starting to come down off of that somewhat.
Yeah. I'm not coming down. I'm just doing both.
Yeah.
Like if I'm sitting here, I'll be hitting this a lot.
Gotcha.
I'll hit something like this, one of my bridges that I got built here, or whatever. I have my, I forgot I even have this I'm vaping on too. There you go, another boxer with the Blaze Solo. I'll sit here, but when I leave from down here, that's what I'm holding. This is like my all day thingy. All right, I'm vaping at 85 watts, Eclipse, dual coil.
Yeah.
Well, that's my Marlboro.
Well, Ginger brought up a good point because I was talking to him about some stuff. Mark, where's Dicodes made at?
Germany,
How do people vape over there?
MTL.
Well, they do restricted direct lung too. They don't vape like we vape a lot of times.
Oh yeah.
That's why that mod's more diverse towards MTL or a little bit higher wattage up. It's not for the stuff that I'd want to do on it. It's just it ain't gonna handle it.
Yeah.
You would think they would have done a dual. Well, you can buy a second tube for some of their tube mods and run 2 batteries, as ridiculous as it looks, and you can get up to 90 watts on one of their devices. But your mod will be this long.
Yeah.
You want 90 watts.
I mean, still, I wouldn't mind having one just for the simple fact I've never had one, and I think it'd be a nice addition for an MTL setup. I'm not going to take it out of the house. It's just something's going to sit here and be used. But man, it's not like just saying, oh, well, that'd be cool. I mean, that's kind of an expensive thing to have on the desk if you really want it. So, but
They're really nice.
Yeah.
I've got a second. I might have a third one coming. So
hold on, where's the second one?
I just bought one.
Oh
used.
my god! Oh, you bought
I
a
got a
used
great
one.
deal on it, and then I really want a Danny 25 like badly, so I might just say fuck it and buy it.
Is there a Dicodes dealership that's got used one somewhere?
No, I was searching on, dude. Ever since we got the Tripod 2, I've been doing nothing but like I used to do, hanging out online, just searching vape sites like left and right for shit, all fucking day long. I'm looking for art. Like it's.
You better be careful. You ain't making the money like you used to.
I know. Like this shit's ass backwards. I should have done this shit years ago.
Yeah, definitely.
You had no time to do it.
Probably right.
Yeah.
Now I'm sitting here like searching on fucking UK sites. I'm over in Switzerland, Poland, like all kinds of shit. Fucking nuts.
So, what do you want? What are you going to do with the second one that comes in? Are you got one? Have you got an atomizer dedicated that's going on to that?
Well, I got the Ginger sent. I sent the SBS back to get a different color, but I bought a Squape, and I bought another RTA from Poland. I can't even pronounce the name of it. I'm telling you, I'm going deep.
I see.
Not good.
Let me ask that: is it the Squape that you were looking for, or did you just accept another one?
No, it was the one I was looking for.
How
I
did
didn't realize you could buy from their site. The A Rise, I think it's called.
Oh, the Arise. I did
Arise.
a video. I did a video on 2 of their RTs.
Yeah, I know you did a few. You did
2
a
of the
few videos on it.
Arise.
We were talking about that, I think, on Mark's thing he had a few days ago. That I remember you reviewing those. We just couldn't remember exactly which ones you had, but
Yep. I've never ever in my life have ever tried one of those. Always wanted to try one.
so if you get it and you're completely disappointed, what are you gonna do?
Sell it.
You think you got somebody that's gonna pay full price?
Probably not, because no, I don't know. Probably not though, because they're not hard to get. So probably not then.
Yeah.
If they're hard to get, then yeah.
I don't know. And you wanted to get an Air too, right?
Yep.
Mike, you just gonna have to go on and do it since you gonna have to, you just got to jump in and do it, Mike.
I have stuff to vape. I'm good.
What makes you think a Dicodes is more high end than a Boxer with a DNA chip?
You guys got money. I can't afford this shit. I got bills.
God damn.
I'm broke ass right now. I don't hear your shit.
All you got to do is just sell off a little tiny sliver of that room, and you could have a whole fleet of high end shit. I don't know.
If you're going by price, no, I'm not going by price. Everyone's definition of high end is different. For me, I think I don't know, something that's I don't know what's considered high end. I guess price tag is 1. How hard they are to get would be 2. How limited they are.
That question has always been like, oh, high end. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, high end. Basically, it's whatever you could afford.
Yeah.
Good.
Like to
That's
me,
the
high
price.
end is anything over $100. That's all I consider high end.
Thanks,
Because
So
Craig.
you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me if Smoke came out with an RTA and they're pricing at $100 high end, why can't that be high end?
Okay, high end, anything over $100 that doesn't come out of China. More specific.
But what if they're using the same exact machine and doing the same thing these other companies are doing? Identical.
It just not. I don't know. It's not the same.
Why?
I don't know. It just
Because it's China.
no. I don't know.
Yes.
Mark,
That's what I'm
Probably is
saying.
'cause it's China.
Mark, I'm gonna take the donation, but that one's for you. Go ahead.
I'm still trying to figure that out. That whole concept. I don't know.
I mean, I've seen how China, how they operate in videos, and I don't know. I wouldn't.
Okay. What if Mexico?
Mexico? Yeah, I would definitely, no doubt.
You would definitely. Right.
They make good stuff. Yeah.
All right, so if they took something that's equivalent to something Smoke would make
Mm-hmm.
and slapped on $100 price tag and said this is the high end,
Well, if it was built a lot better, yeah, I would probably do it. Yeah.
how do you know if it's built a lot better?
I would have to either.
How could you
have to-
determine what's built a lot better or not?
just by
I'm being a dick right now.
by playing with it?
I'm
and
trying to
feeling
start
it?
controversy here.
Chris Maddy, I'm not going to say thank you because I won't see any of that. But you said, Mark, look into getting a. Blah. I have one of them. That's actually the atomizer that I bought today. That I
The
can't
door.
pronounce the name.
The door.
The Dwar. There you go. Yeah,
This is the
See,
way
that's what I got.
well, I was just gonna say real quick. Ginger's got one of those.
Oh, does he? I got the direct lung, not the MTL one.
Well, I think Ginger got the MTL one. If I'm, he's in chat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Ginger even likes his V2 more than that.
His what? Tripod?
Yes.
Oh.
So I don't know. It all depends on how you're using this shit. So if you're going MTL with this stuff, obviously you're going to have a whole different experience than what you're doing RDL or DL on it. So I don't. Oh, Ginger said he's got both. Oh, I should have known that. I forgot who I'm speaking to, but
Basically, what it comes down to with a high-end product, like for example, let's say a company like Python, okay, they make their own products, but they don't have the capacity to mass manufacture. So obviously, it's a wanted product, so the price is going to be higher. That's the way it works, that stuff, right?
Well, I think the price also goes into the machine. I think the machining is probably better than China. That's another reason why the price.
Well,
is
I'm talking about
higher.
in general. Nothing. We're not comparing China. I was just fucking around before.
Oh, okay.
I'm defending high end. I'm defending high end right now. That's what I'm doing. That's why what I'm getting at is how a lot of people complain about the prices.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think the wording high end is wrong.
Oh yeah, definitely.
These things shouldn't be called high end.
No.
It should be a different terminology. Hard to get.
more expensive.
Just
High end or
hard to
like-
get item.
Like $1,000 mods from Italy. Those are high. That's high end shit. Custom.
Now you
made.
have companies though that are high end or hard to get, but they're not even manufacturing the shit. China's doing it for them, and they're fooling everyone, and they're buying this stuff for prices as if they were creating it in their little shop, one at a time.
Well,
Handmade.
We've seen that before.
the difference in two of those were, of course, custom is going to be very, very limited, even if it's just one of a kind, and your high end is going to be mass produced on a small scale.
I was looking at mods. I was trying to find like a really cool kind of high-ish end mod. So I found this website and I go on the Facebook page. I joined the group and I'm talking to the guy and he's like, "Yeah, I can. We custom this." And I'm getting ready to like say, "Yeah, I want one." And I'm like, "How much?" And $1,300. I'm like, "Holy fuck! You got to be kidding me, dude!" I left that group immediately.
So check this out. I'll give you another example. Let's say Geek Vape. Okay, when they produced the Zeus RTA, they said we're only going to produce 10 of these a month. Does that mean now it's high end?
Oh no, definitely not.
Why not? We just discussed.
Their build quality is nothing compared to. If I compared like that to, let's say, the GT4 or the tripod, the build quality, you can just hold the atomizer and tell that it's
their build quality. That's two different levels right there.
night and day difference.
Oh, I'm just trying to determine the if you only make a certain amount, will that make it high end?
I don't think so. I think
I'm not going about quality. I'm going about the terminology of high end.
I wouldn't think so. No, I mean, in my opinion, no.
That's what I'm going with. I don't think you guys get what I'm trying to say here. It's like that the wording of high end gets thrown around a lot.
It gets thrown at
That's
too.
what I'm trying to say.
It gets thrown at too many different.
High end?
Yeah, it's too many different definitions it gets thrown at.
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Like I said, my definition is anything over $100. But then, like Mike said, what if China comes out with a $100 mod? Is that high end? So I guess it's just different.
Ray says that he has seen some Chinese RTAs that smoke the shit out of some high end RTAs.
Oh yeah, that fucking little Elfie tank I was vaping on, that thing is fucking good as hell.
Well, that's a true statement. I've had stuff that you wouldn't sneeze at. I mean, the price of it is nothing compared to something that would cost a lot more, and the vape seems better off the cheaper one. But again, if you look at it side by side and look at the build quality and what goes into it and the machining, there's a lot more work that's been done into the one that's at more of an expensive price than the heavily mass-produced one. You can definitely You can definitely tell the build quality on a lot of this stuff. That's a no-brainer. But
like, for instance, like just the GT4 2019 it came out. They're still making that, and you can buy an atomizer from 3 years ago. And let's say something breaks on it. Usually, you could buy a replacement part or a piece. But most Chinese atomizers, you can't do that. But they're so cheap, you could just throw it out and buy a new one.
Right, but does that make it a high end because they could do that? Or is it just that that's the service you're going to get from this product, and this is why it costs what it costs?
I think that makes it a little bit high end that they make parts for it. You could buy replacement parts for it. That kind of makes it a bit high end, I think. Because usually something that's so cheap that it's almost disposable, they don't bother putting out replacement parts for it because they know it's not going to last that long. I don't know.
Well, what I'm curious is, because I've listened to you already, how far down the rabbit hole you going with this?
I don't know. I hope it stops soon, or I hope I just lose interest quick because I don't need to be doing all this. This is getting crazy.
This is the first time, and I don't know what this means, so y'all educate me. But Ray Franklin, thank you. He's gifted one ST Vapes membership.
I had this happen on my show the other day. I guess somebody, and I think Ray did it too, they can give someone a membership.
He just gave Ray a membership. Well, there you go. Well, Ray, you need to thank Ray. You need to thank Ray.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool. I've always heard that on other streams, and it was like, okay, I have no earthly idea what that means, but now I know.
I think someone said it's a Twitch thing.
Oh, okay.
You got it from Twitch or something. I could be wrong.
So
Douglas says high end to me is a combination of premium build material, small production numbers, with higher quality control and more unique designs.
That's a good definition.
Yeah, that is okay.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Douglas,
I agree with that.
You have the official definition. I think he might have even copied that out of Google, but I'm gonna give it to him and say he thought of that on his own.
Because I've seen also, just like Ray, stuff that's called high end, and it's just trash, garbage, and you pay this much for that, and that's high end. It's not high end. You just like because of the price, it's being called high end, but it's not high end.
All right, so let me ask this: what is the highest you're willing to go on this, Mark?
Oh, I've been sleeping on the Dicodes for like 2 weeks now, and that's got a what $300 price tag. So that's probably my limit right there.
in
I
in
still
one
haven't decided.
in one setting, because everything you've named off, you're well over that.
Oh yeah, I know. Don't remind me. I gotta stop. I think I just really want. I've always wanted to squape, so I mean, I'm really excited about that, and it'll probably stop right around there, unless there's something that's like mind blowing that comes out that probably won't happen because I've been watching all of Todd's like recent videos, and aside from a lot of the cool mods that he gets, a lot of the tanks are kind of there's nothing really too exciting.
I got a nice RTA here. I've never vaped it, never used it. I received it in a box, and it's been still sitting inside this box.
Oh, is that
A
a
vicious ant.
ant?
Vicious Ant RTA.
Damn. That looks pretty nice.
Damn, the base of it almost kind of looks like a GT4.
Doesn't it look like a GT4
Yeah.
base? I have no
Really
clue how
nice.
to take this apart.
How long
I
have
can't
you had
remember
that
I can't
one?
remember the name of this thing.
How long have you had that?
I don't know. 3 years? Been
Holy
sitting on the desk
shit!
here. Someone might know it, which RTA this is from Vicious Ant. Ray said he heard it. It's awesome.
I paid $850 for a mod, and it's shit. I'd never pay that much for. I have limits.
Yeah,
I think this
that's
RTA was the RTA that there was controversy with Jay Hayes,
Oh, was it?
if I'm not mistaken. I think this is the one.
Was it like a
Or some
design
sort.
that he came up with or something?
Something. I can't remember what it was.
Was VN Mods Boss 3K high? Yeah, I think I'd consider VN Mods some of their mods high end.
GMVV
there we
says it's the vicious ant. What is
Oh,
Scylla?
Cecilia.
Cecilia or whatever.
There you go. There's the build deck.
Focus.
Holy shit!
Wow, that's
That's
very
pretty
different
crazy.
looking.
Yeah, it is.
I can't believe you ain't put a build and vaped on that Joker.
I'll tell you something. It's been sitting there. I totally forgot about it.
Now, when you see shit like that, you wonder: is the build deck like that because it does something really good, or are they just doing that to make it look different?
I don't know.
Good
Vapes all the
question.
same.
Good
This
question.
RTA, when I had received it, there was a big controversy going on with Jay Hayes and Vicious Ant. I just didn't want to get involved with it, so I told him, "Look, I ain't reviewing this thing." I'm like, "No, I just don't want to deal with blowback. We're doing a
Right.
video on it because I can't remember what the controversy was, please."
Brian says Jay Hayes said they stole his Rain RTA.
Is that what it was? The rain?
That's what Brian says.
And the one thing about this RTA is getting it together. This is a weird. I can't even put this back together. Some weird way that it goes on here and locks in.
Yes, Glenn, the bulk RTA is high end. So high end you can't even get them anymore.
I don't categorize the VN stuff because that question was asked a minute ago. I don't categorize that stuff being high end. Now he did do
Why don't you think it isn't high end?
well. I'm about to explain. So just the regular boss mods, I just think that they were more of an expensive mod. But I think the stab wood ones, you could kind of be on that because there wasn't many of those made to my knowledge. They were very expensive, and I guess they kind of were one of a kinds almost.
They are high end in that terminology of the wording high end. They are high end,
Yes.
made in the USA using American products.
But I never considered, like when I had my boss mods, I never used to say, I guess I never used the definition, hey, here's my high end mod. I would just, and it never felt like it was
Oh,
that.
nobody says that. I mean, now, someone like Mark will come out and say, "Oh, I'm using high end stuff now, high end." But in general, you're not coming out and saying, "I'm using a high end device today." We're vaping on my high end. Who does that? Unless you're trying to show off.
Yeah. I know some of them weren't cheap though.
I thought when you said VN, for some reason I was thinking you were talking about Vicious Ant not being high end. I was like, how could that?
I think back in the day, people would probably say, "Oh yeah, I got this high end mod." Like they would really make it a known thing. They're vaping high end, but nowadays it's not. You look more like a fool if you're like, "Hey, look at my high end mod." Like I think you look like
Yeah. I mean,
like,
even
hey,
even like this RTA. I mean, I've heard people say high end. I've heard like all definitions thrown at it. I just look at it as it's an expensive RTA. That's the way I kind
Well,
of
it's
look
just
at
like
it.
you buying a watch, right?
Yep.
You're either you're buying a watch from Walmart, or you're gonna go buy a Rolex or something. I don't know.
Yep.
I mean, they both do tell the time, but the quality on one is better than the other.
That's a
So
definite.
something like that, you would consider it high end, a Rolex watch.
I don't see. I wouldn't use the word high end. I would use phenom status if I was talking about Rolexes.
Yeah, because you're right. There is high end, and then there's phenom status. It's a whole
Yep.
different ballgame.
Exactly.
That's true.
What'd you say, Bass? Bass? You need to tell me how to say her name, because I don't know if it's Bass or Bass. And I'm getting tired of this. I just told you, are there any bulks in stock? You might find some gold ones somewhere. That's about it. I haven't seen any in stock anywhere, though.
Yeah. Chris says there are better high end than VA. Oh, there probably is. But I think they're mods. They're beautiful. I've got some pieces over here that are just gorgeous. I mean, here's one here. This is a 21700 Vicious Ant device. This is titanium. With stab
Oh,
wood.
wow. Titanium, that's got to be nice.
I mean, it's just gorgeous. Look at that.
That is really nice.
Vaping.
Skyline, I hear about that RTA.
I do
being,
too.
Like one of the best, the Skyline.
I was going to ask about that. I've heard multiple people say that that's
these?
like the shit, but it's impossible to find.
Never find it. Oh, those
How
are
about these here?
Those are the Ultim ones?
One is
Yeah.
that
You know how many people I get messaging me? I constantly have people they want these from me. It's like,
Those are sweet looking.
yeah, I like those. I definitely do. Vaping Golfer asked, would squid mods be high end? And I would say hell to the no.
Bass as in fish. Okay, so bass. Well, then why isn't BASS and not BASC? Or, I don't understand. BASC technically is base, like the flower, like the base of my penis. BASC. If it's bass, it should be BASS.
How many VAs you got?
you don't even want to know. I've got a lot of VAs.
I know they used to send you shit all the freaking time.
I actually got a couple of new ones coming soon. Something coming from them.
See, that's the thing. Ginger just said. He said, what I told you the other day, Skyline or FEV. The Skyline is one that I've heard talked about through not just multiple, but a lot of people. And only heard good shit. Now, that is one that I wish I could just try for the hell of it to see if I can, what kind of difference I'm going to feel out of something like that compared to some of the other shit I've used. I don't know. Guess I'll never get that.
This is another one. I think I showed this a few times. I paid. I bought this for like $300. I think I paid for it.
Oh, I remember that.
Yep. Dude, you got a bunch of stuff like that.
Is that Delrin? Like white Delrin?
Not Delrin. It's God.
Peak?
What's that
No, not
name
Peak,
of
is
it? There's a name for this. Someone in chat will tell me what the material. Juma.
There's a texture on it. Okay, I didn't see the texture.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Jim VV says Skyline is not for you, Mark, not your vaping style. So that's got to be just hardcore MTL then.
MTL and probably complicated as hell.
Juma. Rafi says Juma.
Juma.
You got to go on. There's a site from Canada. Have you tried that one, Mark? Vapes Anushi.
That's where I fell in love with that site. Yep. That's where I got the GT4s at. I bought all the accessories. I go there every morning and I check everything to see what's in stock.
How many GT4s you got now?
3, but one's in the package. like I said, I might sell it. I might keep it. I don't know. If they sell out everywhere and people are dying to get one, then I'm obviously going to sell it.
Vaping Art still got them on the site available.
Yep. But Enoshi sold out of the 2019s, so.
But I didn't look to see which one it was, but the one that they have on there, man, that thing is like $193.
That's how much they are.
That's what they are now?
Yeah, in the States, they're expensive.
Wow.
Which one is this? What are you talking about?
The GT4.
2023. High-end Facebook groups have been booming, never slowed down.
Neil Pitt says you want the Skyline RST for
You know why they're booming, Dave? A lot of people have stopped buying the mass-produced stuff because some stuff is hard to get. Plus, it's all pods coming out, and because of the pod craze, that has benefited big time to the high-end scene, or the expensive scene, or the high-end group scene, whatever you want to call them. That's why people are flocking to get their vape stuff now.
I don't know if a lot of people know this, but if you're looking for like a damn good high-end group, go over there and check out the ST Vapes Facebook group. There's nothing but high-end shit over there. So,
Glenn, what did you send me? You didn't send me nothing, did you? Don't be making shit up.
Glenn, who are we talking about now? We're talking about Glenn Watson.
Yeah, he said he sent me something and I sold it or something.
And I know it's a lie now because he said he even paid for shipping. We know he didn't do that. So,
yeah, Chris, that's the next one on my radar is the Edge. I think it might be in stock. I'm not going to say where because I don't want someone to buy it. But yeah, I was looking at that one, but I'm not 100% sure yet on that one.
What happened to the K-Fun 25 you were supposed to be getting?
I'm getting that from Enoshi. They're ordering it.
Still waiting. Oh, dude. Well, so what are you going to be sitting at least 10 expensive atomizers before this is all said and done?
I'm not buying 10 of them.
Hold on. I'm talking about after it's all said and done. You've got 3 GT4s. You've got a tripod now, and you've got multiple other shit coming.
First of all, I'm buying all this strictly for content on the channel. So if anything, people should be donating more money so I can provide them with more content.
Oh my God, here we go.
So you hear that, folks? You want content? I need to see more donations.
I knew the truth would come out sooner or later. He's doing this trying to make y'all feel bad so y'all donate money on his channel. So there you go.
I'm not buying this stuff for me. I have no use for this stuff. This is all strictly for you guys.
Yeah, you don't even vape, do you?
I barely vape.
You barely gonna be eating pretty soon if you keep on buying that shit.
Dude, if Angela found out the shit I was buying, whoo.
Oh, dude, she'd have your ass in a sling. I'm curious on that one because that name gets dropped a lot too, the Dwarf. But I don't know though. I mean, I'm enjoying this. I don't know why I got to chase something else.
I'm enjoying the chase. You know how you said like with your knives?
Yeah, I mean
that's what I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying the chase.
But that's a broader chase for me because there's so much more out there than what there is of this. Yeah. But well, it's kind of the same thing. Things are limited on like the stuff you want is the stuff you can't find, and it has you looking all over the damn world for it. So I get it.
And then if it is in stock, you're debating getting it, and then when you finally decide, it's out of stock.
Yeah. Scott Savage says Mark Trippers. Yep, he's headed down that path.
Shit.
He's hoping that Rip at some point is going to look at some other videos and see Mark doing like 1 or 2 little more expensive atomizer videos, and he's hoping he'll hit them up so they can do some type of collab or some shit.
I'm hoping I get recognized and I turn into the new Todd, and they start sending me like $300 RTAs and $500 mods. That's what I'm hoping. I know it'll never happen, but fingers crossed.
If they did that, would you set up your cameras out in your garage and sit out there and do your videos?
Hell yeah. I'd have a shed built. I'll be the American version of Todd.
There you
go. No, Dave, I never tried Narda.
Get the Space 5 RTA. What the fuck is that? I've never heard of that.
Honestly, I think that really is something. I think. I don't know. For some reason, I thought I ran across something like that, but it might have been something else, and it's looking the same right now. So I'm not going to go full deep in and agree that that's actually something.
Do you got the new one, Ginger, or do you got the facelift one, or you got the previous one?
I think he's.
Mark knows all the shit.
Oh
Got
yeah,
the one.
I'm getting up there. I'm watching videos.
he's been. That's all the Summit's done. There's no good court trials going on right now, so he's looking for He's looking for high end shit right now.
I've been on one monitor I got Todd playing all day, and then on the other monitor I got the court case where the dude killed his ex-girlfriend or a girlfriend or some shit. I don't know. I can't keep
You're
up.
watching that stuff. I'm watching videos on staccatos. Fucking crazy.
Well, I just hit Ginger up. He might tell you when he is. So.
Oh, you do? Oh, there you go.
Narda has been out for years and still is high end king.
Yeah, I heard that too. There's like I don't know, I want to say it's called Monarchy, but them fucking things are RTAs are expensive. They're like $300 something.
That's what I was showing you on Vaping Art site. That one,
was it?
that one RTA was $350 or some shit.
Yeah, I was looking at this one site, and they had like 4 or 5 of different ones, and they were all like super expensive, but they're ugly as shit. Like,
But what you're paying for on that, and now it might vape good. I'm certain it does, but that thing's all titanium, so you're paying more for the material than what you are. I don't know though. Does anybody in this chat? I mean, obviously we got a bunch of high end rollers out there. Has anybody vaped on one of those Monarchy RTAs? And if you have, is it worth a damn?
so that question has been asked like 5 or 6 times. Also, Gary's been asking it. Mike, can you tell us about the Solo? Like, is it released or no?
Oh yeah, look at the chat.
Solo has been. Any information on where you can get it?
Well, I don't deal with that stuff. You gotta just, I don't know, look for it.
Mike's got a case of them. He's not telling you guys about.
Yep.
Oh, they're for Patreons. I've given a few out to Patreons.
There you go.
I don't know who's got them. Brad's maybe. Check out Brad's auto parts.
Yep.
Message him. Message Brad. I go on Facebook. Brad's. It's just Brad's, right? No auto parts.
It's Brad's Auto Parts.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Do a search on Facebook. Brad's Auto Parts. There you go.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Here we go.
Element's probably gonna have them.
So Jim VV just says yes, had all the Monarchy stuff. So Jim, is it worth that price? Does it vape that good, or is it just the material? Is that what's killing the price on it? I'm curious.
I'm curious what makes those things so expensive.
And Chris Matty says I have 4 of the Monarchy things. What are things?
Well, what makes things like that expensive is it's ultra rare and it's ultra hyped. When something is hyped, everyone wants it. I remember those Narda stuff. This was like a few years ago. I was going crazy to try and find them. I think they were selling for like over $1,000.
Jeez.
Secondhand, that RDA.
See, because I don't go on the hunt for shit like that, when I seen that RTA and it had a price tag of $350 on it, I about fell out. I'm like, this is crazy right here.
That was crazy.
But that could be at the lower end of the spectrum on some of how this stuff goes, because I just don't search it down to look for it.
Gary says he asked Brad. He said no. What about no? That he don't have them yet, or he's not going to get them.
The Vape Monster.
Oh, that's what the Space 5 RDA is made by Vape Monster.
Space 5.
A Vape Monster doesn't sound like a high end company. That sounds like a huge flea market.
Rafi says J3S thumbs down. What's up, Shane?
I don't know. I'm waiting for Jim VV to report back, and I think he's fell asleep. He said, "I'm not
thinking about what the answer."
He's like, "I'm not going to tell these folks this shit. He got to go buy it and try it for himself."
Jimmy V said, "Fuck that shit. Go watch my video if you want to know."
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
there we go. So the Vape Monster, the Space 5 is 169 Canadian, so it's probably like 120 US. It's an RDA. What's so special about this thing?
Does it have
Oh, it
picture?
looks. What does it look like? It looks like someone's RDA. I don't know if it looks like. Is that Mike's RDA? It looks like, or somebody else? No, maybe not Mike's. I've seen this build deck before though.
What RDA?
The Space 5 by PVD.
Let's see. Space 5. This is an RDA.
RDA by PVD.
All right, Jim just said materials are good. Does not vape any better than any other stuff. Monarchy makes stuff in big batches. I wouldn't really call it high end.
It's fucking expensive for
If it's not high end, it sure is expensive though. I mean, I don't know.
that build deck looks. Is that cap like see through? It is see through cap. What kind of cap is that? Ultim or some shit?
Huh?
What?
That build deck you're saying looks like my build deck?
No, not. I don't. No, not yours. It looks like a build deck I've seen somewhere.
Oh.
It looks exactly like another build deck. What is that cap made of? Oh, PMMA polished. Ooh, wow, that motherfucker.
Jim VV says materials are good. Does not vape any better than other stuff. Monarchy makes stuff in big batches. I would not really call it high end.
Damn, for $300 something, $50 for an RTA. Holy shit.
So, if they make their own stuff, but they make it in batches, it's not considered high end.
That's
So even if it has the best quality ever, it's not high end. That's what the high end thing gets thrown around. I don't understand that terminology and things.
I don't know. If somebody told you they had an RTA and it was a Monarchy and they were asking $350 for it, what would you think? Would you think it's like, oh shit? You know,
I would think ultra high end.
Well, Rafi says that Monarchy isn't high end. In my opinion, they do pre-orders every 2 to 3 weeks. Hussar is the one that manufactures all their stuff. Okay. See, I don't know about this stuff, so I don't even know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Check your hearing aid, Bachelor.
I hear an echo in here. Huh? Is there an
Billet
echo?
boxes. A billet box can be high end. I seen that comment. Because the box itself is like what, 300, 250. Then you want to buy panels, that could be like another 200. The bridge, you can almost have $1,000 mod there.
Yeah, if you throw all the accessories at it, I mean, it'll definitely get up there. Again, though, a base billet box, I don't know to say if you would tag the definition high end on it.
Like it, in my opinion, an authentic billet box for me would be high end. I think, but that's just my opinion.
Well, high end. Well, they do release every week, right? Stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So because they make it available every week, that's not considered high end, though.
I don't know. Everyone's definition is so different on high end. That's why
We need one definition. We need one definition for this community so we can be done with it.
That's why there's so many like people debating it or complaining about high end shit, because there's so many different definitions of it. Like everyone's definition is, I think what who said that earlier, Douglas or somebody? What he said was spot on, I think.
Well, Brian says the question remains. No, I'm just reading.
Oh, okay.
Brian says the question remains: is the billet box truly worth it? Now, here's the thing about that. My answer to that is it just depends on who you are, because everybody on this panel's had one, and you got two of us that we've had it and just didn't. It wasn't our thing. Mike kind of likes his though.
Yeah, I don't think it's the best thing ever. I'd rather use this. Where are you?
The thing you've been using?
Well, I lost the mod.
After looking at all this high end shit, I don't think the billet box.
I'd rather use this.
Oh, the boxer one. Ginger, you just see what he did. Let's get that check going.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you.
PayPal's open at the moment.
That right there, or something like this. I think this thing is beautiful too. The Vicious Ant one.
That is really nice. Holy shit, I never seen that one.
See, that's nice looking,
It's really nice.
But it's
but I wouldn't use it.
It's basically this mod.
Yeah, I remember you showing that up before.
Yeah. Can't even focus today. What's up? Basically, it's the same exact body style. Everything about it's the same. I think the only difference, obviously, is the fire button placement. This one here is fire button right there, and battery goes in from the top, where this one it's side C-frame.
Has anyone tried this? Is it garbage or is it any good? This is it called a Mason or some shit?
Is this something brand new you just got?
I just got it today. I haven't
that?
built it yet, so I don't know. The Steam Crave,
Steam Tuner?
Steam
Crave. Yeah,
Steam
never
Crave.
mind. See, I got Steam Tuner shit on the head.
the tank.
Oh,
Oro with 2 bridges or 2 build decks.
you'll have it sold as soon as the video's over.
It's actually just sold right now.
Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. How much are they going for?
I just no clue. Not a clue.
Kid
Ginger said that's a Boxer clone.
Hell yeah.
Little
Kid Bass says Boxer is probably much lighter too. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Is
There's
that
no,
like that one there? Is it? Did they do it like the Boxer?
The screen on the bottom. It's got a screen on the bottom.
Oh, let me see the side. That front face comes off.
This
big-
right here comes
big
off.
chunk of it comes off.
Where's the
looks like.
tank go in?
It's got a little lock right here. Right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's basically
Battery.
that right there is. Where's the battery go in?
Right here. That's like the Boxer.
So that right there is the fucking box. They actually made a Boxer clone. That's a clone of the box. It's got fire button placement, battery placement, tank placement, body shape, display. These main features are all in the same exact spots the Boxer one is. At least with the VA. The battery is a tube. Goes in from the top here. And the fire button placement is different on it.
I didn't really even think about that when I was looking at it.
Yeah.
Neil, I'll have to look again. I don't remember what I got my shit set at.
It's cheap ass garbage version of the Boxer. So have you tried it? Is it garbage, or are you just saying it's garbage because of the Steam Crave? There's a difference. Because someone told me about it, said that it was good, and that's why I was interested in trying it.
Chris Matty just said it's garbage.
He thinks everything's garbage.
Me
and
personally,
Price
I
tag.
think the Steam Crave one is probably better quality than the Boxer. I think it's a better device in general. Ginger's fucking like, you motherfucker!
I was like, Dad, did y'all just break up or something? What happened here that I missed?
What? I can't be honest. I think in my opinion, that Steam Crave one is more high end.
Y'all timestamped this video so y'all can remember that shit.
Steve Crave is gonna fucking call me. We want to hire you for a spokesman.
Hell yeah. You'll be the first person we've ever paid for a review.
Yeah, I wouldn't have bought this thing. Trust me, it was sent for review. I didn't buy that. I wouldn't stoop that low, buy something that cheap. What's wrong with you? I'm high end.
Yeah.
Yep, Jason's watching Grim Green. He ain't over here.
He's up top a little bit.
Down low. Stick it in my butt.
What, does he still go live on Tuesdays too?
Fuck if I know. I have no clue.
I don't keep up with him.
But usually, if Jason's not here, that's where he's at.
Ginger's like, they must pay more than me.
Oh man.
Georgia boy, there you go. That's who told me about it. I knew it was somebody that told me about it.
I don't know. They don't put out really just like, they seem to be on a kind of a roll putting stuff out there for a bit now. That's like
You never hear about it.
once in a blue moon, you'll hear them throw something out there.
Cool.
Oh,
Steam
shit.
Crave. What?
No, they've been producing stuff. You just don't really hear about it.
Yeah. What are you all shitting?
I X'd out of this automatic Windows update, and I thought I was about to restart because it popped up the screen.
Oh my God.
Scared me for a second there.
Gary says, you sold your boxer burrow, Mark. Why would you want that Steam Crave piece of shit? Hold on. Let me answer that for Mark, Gary. Gary, he didn't buy that. He told the company that he would review it just so he could get his hands on it, and then he's going to turn around and sell it as soon as the video's over with.
You guys do realize that I have a YouTube channel, right? I know you probably forgot all about that, so... I don't get shit because I necessarily want it. I get it to do a video on it to have some type of content on the channel. So whether it's good or bad, it gives me something to do on the channel.
Did they reach out to you or did you reach out to them?
I reached out to them. I got desperate.
Okay, I was just curious on that one.
Lately, I've been getting a little desperate, and I might reach out to somebody here and
So
there.
you reached out to review a burrow mod where you can't stand burrow mods.
Yes.
Interesting.
That one is a little interesting to me right there.
Very interesting. Oh, you got to be careful with that Steam Crave burrow mod. If you vape it over 50 watts, from the heat, the paint starts just running off it. That's what I've been hearing. I'm not sure.
Rafi, I couldn't tell you anything about it. I just opened it up right before the show. I mean, it just feels like your typical zinc alloy Chinese mod. It's got some weight to it.
All that tells me is there was no check in the box, so that means it's going to be. He's actually going to be
honest.
He will do an honest review on this one.
Give my honest opinion on this one.
Yep.
You're right.
Angel, you shut your mouth.
Angel Gomez, what's going on, brother?
So, Mark, you're gonna do a side-by-side comparison with the boxer burrow?
Yes. Ginger, I need you to send me one. Mine broke. Speaking of selling burrow mods, did you ask Ginger yet if he could sell yours? ST?
Dude, mine.
Or did you already sell it?
Yeah, it's gone. The person that watches the shows got it. He's probably in here right now. See, I handle my business the correct way. I talk with Ginger when I'm about to do things just to see if everything's cool with it like that. And
I let him know. He just didn't. He didn't respond to my text message.
Anyway.
Oh, you could do that? Oh, so maybe I'll sell my boxer from 2016.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Or actually 2015. We'll see. Actually, here's my oldest boxer. I think this is the one. Yes. This is the original boxer. First one that ever came out. Right here.
There it is. Dang.
Oh, wow. Look at that motherfucker. Damn.
Yeah, it's this color. It's got a lot of miles on it. This had, this one had magnets.
Magnets on it, yeah.
Magnets.
Damn.
A lot of vaping from this one here. I use this thing a shit ton.
I never gave heathen shit for asking companies for stuff. That I never did.
That's the
shit for other things.
That's the first boxer DNA dual 18 that came out.
I forgot that the first one had magnetic doors.
Yeah.
Yes, every time I get sent a boxer mod, I actually send it off to China because they pay me $1,000 and then they clone it and they send it back to me.
Oh, there you go, right there. Steven's the one that got it.
There you go. So you guys giving me shit for selling my burrow mod. Get a ST shit too. He sold his.
You do your shit sneaky though. That's why we give you shit.
I don't do it sneaky. I don't post it.
Kid Bass, I know I could dye it. I got to take it apart and do that. That's a project if I feel like doing it, but I like to keep it authentic with that one. I might want to dye this one. We'll see. This boxer. This is the 21700. This one I've got, it's got to have over 100,000 hits on it. Well over 100,000.
I'll never get
What's that?
This was my original one that I've had forever. I'll never, ever get rid of it. I don't use it anymore, but I'll never get rid of this one right here.
Look at the colors on it.
Oh, I know.
This thing has been used and abused. I mean, just look. There's black.
Oh, yeah.
It looks gray.
Dude, if you could only see the green that this used to be, now it's kind of like almost a yellowish color.
That's like the blue. Look at this blue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that used to be a deep blue.
This was a deep blue, and now it looks almost looks purple. It's become.
Mm-hmm.
That one, and then there's the triple 18.
There
boxer.
it is. The big boy.
Yep.
Here's one of my older ones. I'm actually in the process of making it two-tone. I'm painting the back door.
Uh-oh. Breaking them all.
That boxer, huh?
Oh, that's the one with the cover on it, right? Those slip-on covers. Yep.
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 Yeah, there's another one.
Oh yeah. I think he still has some of those covers on the site.
But you say it's just
Rafi said send it to Mark. He's good at soldering now.
Yep, I'm a soldering king.
That shit will never, ever work again if you send it to him for a solder job.
I think this was the boxer prototype. Yeah, this is a prototype. I think this was the 2700 or the 21700 prototype here.
The king, I tell you, the king.
I think, Ginger might correct me. I had the 2700 version, but that was the squonker. And I wound up getting rid of that one because I was never using it.
Yeah, this is the 2700 prototype. So.
Don't be fooling with your back door. What I want to do is I'm painting the door black, and then I'm going to try to outline the boxer logo in black.
Which eye are you using on it?
Which who?
Which eye are you using?
Which the good one.
The good one to paint it?
It'll be crooked. It'll be crooked, yeah.
Better break out the magnifying glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Coming out pretty nice.
People probably think this is like a huge boxer advertisement going on.
Yep.
That's what we do.
Got paid mucho bucks for tonight's show, folks.
Oh yeah, I was just checking PayPal a while ago. It's looking great.
So, this beauty here.
That's nice. I like that. The clutch.
Oh yeah.
Strangely enough, I still have mine. I've got both of them.
Clutch, baby.
Homie, that's actually the older ones though. That was before he changed the material on that. But they would fade. The older ones would.
Mark is now the clone king. First of all, I didn't know it was a clone. To me, honestly, it looks nothing like a clone. It looks nothing like the boxer, but I guess if you really want to look at it and, like, I guess you technically could consider it maybe. But then again, all these fucking Burrow mods are kind of the same. They have a fucking door on the front that pops off.
There's not really so many different styles you could do with them.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, yeah, I guess you could call it, it resembles the boxer in a way. I didn't even think about that when actually, to tell you the truth, I don't even think I've seen it when I asked about it.
All I can say
yeah,
is
the new boxes won't fade like those. I think someone was saying something about it. And this boxer here, this box is one of the newer boxes. This one here, it's not even that it's faded. This has been abused. We're talking about construction work that I've been doing especially when I fixed the whole garage up. This thing was in dirt. This was in dust from sanding, from jobs I did in Florida when I was painting. I mean, just a lot of wear and tear on this mod here. I mean, you can't keep them looking mint, if you're using it while doing dirty work.
Any ideas on a 40-watt tank for MTL? Are you asking about like a sub-ohm tank or a rebuildable tank, Christine?
40 watts for MTL?
That's a bit high for MTL, I would say.
I don't think you want to do 40 watts doing MTL.
But if you're looking for a good MTL tank, right here, the Tripod V2.
I've been loving this thing. And I mentioned in the beginning, this is the new. I think this was a very limited edition boxer.
Yeah, he did a small run on those.
Yeah,
did he advertise
exactly, Ray. That boxer never left my hand. I'm talking about that's got over 100,000 hits. That boxer, well over. But this one here, this is the dual 21700. but it's got the DNA 100C chip in here, and the batteries are ran in parallel.
Yeah, so battery
I
life
like
is
it.
really good.
Plus, I noticed it's a different shade. I think on these he went with a little bit different. I don't know if you could really see it. This here is a little bit darker than this OD green on the 21700.
Yeah, some of the greens are kind of like they're a little different than.
Yeah, it's hard on camera, but in person I could see the difference. But I kind of digging this color on this one, this new color that's a little bit darker. I like it.
Christine, you could check out a lot of the Anakin tanks.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are mainly MTL tanks, like the Zenith tank. There's a few others too.
The
They
Slide,
do MTL.
Anakin, get the Anakin Slide tank or the Zenith or Zenith.
Yeah,
Those are nice MTL with pre-made coils.
those are real good options.
If
They
you
sell
email
kits
me,
that you could buy that comes with a mod, like a device.
if you email me, I could tell you a site to go to where you could buy all the Anakin tanks for free shipping and no tax in the States.
K-Tech probably could too, since he's here now, since his internet's up and
K-Tech.
working. K-Tech, glad you joined us, and we're about to cut it off.
The internet just got hooked back up.
Yep. I think it comes on at a certain time in his location.
Well, he has to wait for the modem to boot up. He's got his wife's outside of the satellite. We're just fucking around, K-Tech. What's up, brother?
Remember, like the old modems when someone would pick up the phone and you hear like the feedback in the modem, and,
Oh,
like, "Get
yeah.
the phone up! I'm on the internet."
Yep.
Oh, man.
And you would just hope if they hung it up in time, you wouldn't lose the connection there. So, oh, everybody's going to start. Hang around. You might get you some other options in here too.
Yeah, that's the package, Ray. There ain't nothing I can do about that. It's there. If it gets caught, it gets caught.
Package? What are you talking about?
I did a video, and on the package it shows a website.
Oh, you know, you could
Ooh.
just go into video editor and just put a blur over it.
Yeah.
Or just cut that piece out.
I was, I think the Modi, I think the Modi I just did a review on, it's got a big thick ass user manual for it. And I had done my stuff and I looked down, I was like, oh my gosh, their damn website address is plastered real big on it. And I had to, I wasn't that far in, so I just deleted it and redid it, but I kind of kept that off camera so you couldn't see that shit. But they try
Yeah,
to
usually they show the front of the box. I never flipped the box over, but I think
yeah.
this one I might have moved the box and
Yeah, I don't even flip boxes anymore. I just show the front of the box and that's it.
Yeah.
I go through everything, make sure there's no websites.
Uh-oh, K-Tech says my internet's on boost mode. Oh, you got Boost Mobile. There you go.
Damn.
K-Tech is the one that is the only person that's still running Net Zero. He got that free CD from Walmart.
You remember when we used to get the AOL shit in the mail, the disc all the time?
Dude, I still use AOL email. I have a couple.
I can't believe you still got that shit.
I know. That's
I
crazy.
still have it. I give that email goes to where I want all my junk email to go to. I
can't
give
believe
that
it's-
email. And sometimes you go to the store and ask for your email, and it's like you don't want to give them your good email
Yeah,
because
really.
you know that they're gonna sell it. And so I
Spam
just
the
give them
hell out
that
of it.
email, and I'm like, yeah, it's whatever AOL.com, and I'm just thinking to myself, I wonder what they're thinking ahead. Damn, AOL.com.
Yeah.
I can't believe AOL is still around. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I wonder if they still have chat rooms over there.
You got to go check it out.
I should.
Well, I think we're going to bring this to an end because we've given y'all 21 minutes of OT this evening. So,
MechMod Mike, go on Amazon and get the Brother laser printer for $99 or $119. I've been using mine for like 5 years and it hasn't taken a shit.
You know how many fucking printers I've out of rage grabbed and just smashed on the ground? Oh my god! As a matter of fact, there was maybe 5 months ago, I had my and it was HP, and I'm always buying HP. I ended up buying another one. This thing would not take the ink. Any ink I was putting inside it, authentic ink, it was telling me that it was not authentic. It wouldn't take it. And I needed the print. And this shit only happens when it's like you need the shit printed right now. It's an emergency.
Yeah.
Whatever. And I just took the thing. I just pulled it to just smash it right over here on the floor, and it burst into pieces. I had plastic pieces everywhere down here. Oh man.
Well, Mark, you'll be live every night up until next Tuesday again.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, there you go. So you won't miss any of Mark, but probably gonna be a little bit before you see me and Mike again. But anyway, we're gonna get out of here. We will catch y'all next Tuesday. I don't have some long outro for y'all other than a smooth outro. So we are out of here. Y'all have a good one.
Bye, baby. Mama.
Let's see what we got going on here. I see some folks. Ginger is talking about new topics now. Ginger, I can be shut down for talking about stuff like that. Mark won't be live till tomorrow. Okay.
Hey, Mark, you drinking Bud Lights now, from what I hear?